Well, here we are today. Something that I suspected that the media outlets are now saying. Now, I know that oftentimes when I get an idea that something is wrong, oftentimes I'm correct. Let's talk about it, shall we? Now, this video is about Kanye West allegedly paying his wife, Bianca Censori, $100,000 to wear that jaw-dropping set of candy bikini. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because again, we also have to say that every relationship, they're all transactional, and many of us may not even realize that every relationship, it's all transaction. Love is a transaction. Affection is a transaction. Money is a transaction. They're all transactional. But it's just that we have been cultured so much to believe that only money is transactional when that's not quite the case. Now, do you guys remember when Ye and Bianca stepped out in that, bikini? And I said, Bianca looks different in the bikini. While it looks good on her, her face is not given excited. It's not given confident. But when you look at her in the other outfits wherein she was, given cheeks and a lot of boobage with the nipples covered, she appeared more confident in those outfits. I believe here the media is confirming what I had suspected. You guys can go back and watch that video and you'll realize that I'm not telling a lie. And this is why I say we need to really watch Bianca Censori, because while we don't know her personally, there's some things that are just sketchy. There are things that are sketchy on Ye's end, and there are things that are sketchy on Bianca's end equally. And naturally, if we're not in their circle, and we're getting at a glance moments, of course, it's natural for us to have questions, doubts, and reservations, right? It's all natural. Now, what page 6 is saying is that initially when Kanye West had asked Bianca Censori to wear the candy bikini set, Bianca had denied, wearing it. She was like, no, I don't want to do this and I'm not going to do it. And it is then said that Kanye West said, I'm going to pay you $100,000 upfront to wear this outfit. And she then agreed. Now, they're saying that, because they're saying that they pulled this from the Sun. They're saying the outlet reported that the embattled artist's obsession with outfitting Censori has led to a payout of up to $400,000. Now, do I believe that Ye and Bianca's relationship is more transactional at this point in time? Absolutely. And why I believe it is more transactional is because the moment that Ye started singing Bitch Run Off with My Maybach, I think that any woman who's in a marriage like that, they would start opening their eyes to say, you're my husband. Why did you say I ran off with your Maybach when you bought those cars when we were together? Why buy two identical Maybach and then both of them belongs to you? While she was with him at his worst, we can still question what role she played, in just sitting aside and you getting all that nitrous oxide and propofol. We can still question that, while at the same time, asking, does he see her truly as his equal or just a billboard, because if he sees her as his equal, it wouldn't be bitch run off with my Maybach. It would be bitch run off with one of our Maybach. And I've said that to you guys. I said that that is such a huge red flag for me, and it never sat well with me. And for me, I'm going to be always honest and always transparent as to what I believe. And I believe that many people are now seeing the light to a lot of things that I've said, even though when I said it initially, they were not happy to hear it. I believe the curtains are being pulled back and people are seeing more and more that Ye and Bianca's relationship is becoming more transactional. Now, also, let me say this as well. Oftentimes, we get reports from these media outlets that are not factual. But what makes me want to believe this is the fact that I picked up on this the moment she wore that bikini. And then for me, this is no coincidence. I said it when she wore the bikini. I said she doesn't look 100% happy in the bikini in comparison to the other outfits. And anyone who saw those videos or even saw that video would remember that I said that clearly. If you don't, go back and watch that video and you're going to hear clearly when I said it. So I don't think it's a coincidence, even though in the past, what do we know about these media outlets? They lie a lot on Kanye West. Yes, they do. I have proven it over and over and over again. And they're saying it's a source that basically gave them this information. Now, when it comes to a source, it means that it is someone within their circle. Now, if something like this happens in a circle, there's no way it should be in the public. Absolutely no way, because guess what? At the end of the day, whether you and I are happy with how they conduct the affairs of their marriage, it is their marriage. And I think that if Ye and Bianca had this type of transaction, whoever in their circle leaked it to the public, it is wrong. And this is another thing that I've been pointing out to you guys, that Ye and Bianca's circle, it's not a good one. I've said it as well. I said it, Kanye's circle is not safe. I don't think that they have any form of protection in that circle. And I believe that there are people in that circle who cannot be trusted. And here it is again, proving me to be correct. Bianca is a gorgeous woman. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. She has a gorgeous body as well. And if I looked like her and had her body and her beauty, hello, honey, chances are I might be walking around looking the same way, dressing the same way. So I'm really not going to judge her, because you guys know that I'm not a huge fan when it comes to telling her to cover up. Don't wear this, don't wear that. I've always said it's good to see her covered sometimes. Switch it up a bit and cover it up sometimes, right? Now, I'm going to go a bit into the report because it has some more information about some other transactions that I want to share with you guys, okay? Now, so it's from page 6. They're saying Kanye West paid Bianca Censori $100K to wear wrist candy lingerie after she initially refused reports. So that's what the headline is. Then they go in to say Kanye West reportedly offered his wife Bianca Censori a sweet deal in the form of $100,000 for wearing a a jaw-dropping set of candy lingerie in public. The Yeezy founder initially pitched the edible bra and panty set, which Censori wore on a New York outing with West on Sunday early last week, but the architect refused point blank unless the stronger rapper paid her the shocking sum, a source told The Sun. The outlet reported that the embattled artist's obsession with outfitting Censori has led to a payout of up to $400,000. The insider also explained that West 48 continues to direct his model's wife skimpy ensembles in order to keep his edgy persona front and center and to make sure the public thinks that Censori 30 is the sexiest woman alive. Now, the report further goes on to say, West's wife, who continues to wear barely their outfits while out and about, has figured out how to turn all this into her advantage, the source divulged to the publication. A lot of the outfits aren't to her taste, but she tells him she will wear them if she's paid, they explained. Though the gold digger rapper was reportedly initially upset by Censori per look or event fee, he's now happy with the arrangement according to The Sun. She essentially monetizing her image, explained the source, adding that they believe she's earned nearly $3 million since their agreement began. Now guys, if he's telling her, let's pause a bit. Remember that we heard, I think it was 2, if not 3 months ago, that he had told her not to accept some brand deal offers that she was getting. If he is, pushing back on her accepting brand deals, it is only fair that he pays her to do these things. But at the same time, it is still questionable, It's only fair he pays her, because if she's not going to accept those brand deals, I believe that for every brand deal that he encourages her to refuse, he should give her the money for that deal, just as though that time when Kim was offered that $1 million to post the other brand sneaker and Kim refused, and he gave Kim $1 million plus some stocks. Yes, I believe he should still do that. So there's nothing wrong with that. Side high, but still nothing wrong with that. Now they're saying, in a seemingly sardonic statement obtained by Page Six on Wednesday, West rep said the rapper negotiated a fee of $250,000 to wear this outfit on account of creative differences regarding the upper breast-bearing pylons. Bianca felt the candy produced a potentially unflattering shadow line, but he was not prepared to sacrifice olfactory experience, the statement continued. Everything was fine until he asked for the garment back last night to exchange it for cash, whereupon it was discovered that the glut of sugar, calories, prickling and taunting her all afternoon had proven too much for Miss Censori to resist. I am told by the seamstresses that nothing remains of the lower section of the garment, not even the string. The fate of the $250,000 is not known. My God. West reportedly paid the model $120,000 to wear a controversial see-through dress on the Grammys red carpet back in February. Censori has, per the source, rejected a number of proposed social media posts and stops short of participating in anything political. Still, the Kim Kardashian lookalike who secretly married the rapper in December 2022 is being pragmatic about the arrangement. She knows she's essentially to his image, the insider told the outlet she wants her slice of the cake. She's being smart about it. Of course, and I would definitely want to get my money too, so I don't blame her for getting her money. Now, they're saying a second source told the outlet that Censori is coming into her own image in terms of fame and making it work for her. She knows exactly what she's doing, the second source told the outlet. She's turning every outfit into a paycheck. Kanye is obsessed with styling her, but she's the one calling the shots. They added that Censori is a celebrity in her own right now. The truth is he needs her, they continued. Without her bold looks and presence, people wouldn't pay nearly as much attention to him. That's BS. That's bullshit. That's a lie. Kanye West doesn't need anyone to make him famous. And the thing is, I'm going to keep it real. Kanye West is better off without Bianca Censori. Sorry, not sorry. Kanye is better off without Bianca Censori. Kanye West got to where he is without a woman, okay? He's still talented, so I don't know why people want to promote that fake, false narrative. And this is what Pusha T and everyone else in the industry has been saying. Kanye West needs to wake up and realize that he doesn't need to be out here being messy, because his talent, his genius mind is something that no one, absolutely no one, can take away from him. Whether you love to love him or you love to hate him, I'm going to keep saying this. I've said it before. And no matter the storm, no matter the weather, Kanye doesn't need anyone to give him clout, because he has something that is unique. Kanye is the only person that I know can build castle, burn them, build them again, burn them, build them again, and burn them. So this is just some false narrative about him needing her. He really doesn't. And I hope that he wakes up and realizes this sooner than later. But guys, let me know what's your take about Kanye and Bianca's relationship being completely transactional at this point in time, and she is charging per fee for each outfit. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.